In this video, we're gonna take on an extremely powerful, super secure Minecraft battle tower. Now, the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna go and identify this legendary spear that we just got. And then we're gonna spend a little bit of time doing some dungeons, and finally we're gonna take on the super secure battle tower. All right, let's see what item this is. Oh, I bet it's gonna be pretty good. Let's see, it's called Deracine. It's a 60 DPS. 5 intelligence, lots of mana regeneration. This looks way better than mine. A lonely dog, help puppy. Oh, I'm sorry. Ah! We're gonna go and do a little bit of dungeons and get the tier 3 gathering tools so we can continue to level up all of our professions. Okay guys, we're heading to the dungeon now. And if you didn't know, on this Minecraft server, there are custom dungeons that we can do. In order to do them, we have to find dungeon keys and complete the required quest. A few videos ago, I already completed the required quest for this, so we can farm this dungeon as much as we want. We just gathered all 4 tier 3 gathering tools. I think for now, that's all we really need. So let's just do this dungeon to get rid of our keys. And I'll be right back to showcase all the loot we get. Ooh, okay guys, that was pretty tough. But I ended up completing the dungeon 3 times, and we got a couple white items, a lot of these decrepit sewers fragments, and some witherbones ribs as well. But I also reached level 17, which means I get a bunch more skill crystals. I think I'm gonna go ahead and reset everything, pour it into each stat first in order to wear my ring, maybe all of the rest of them into the intelligence and dexterity skill. And I do this so that most of my damage comes from casting my custom spells. So I'll take this group of zombies over here, and if I use right click, I do a bash attack that destroys all of them all at the same time. Alright, it's time to take on an extremely secure tower in Minecraft. Let's go over toward the area of the quest and see if we can find my friend Aladar to see what he needs help with. Okay, here we are. We've arrived in the town of Deathless. This is like the main town. It looks really awesome. And right over there, we can see my quest marker is telling me to go talk to Aladar, and we'll be able to take on the most secure tower with him. Here we are in the barracks. Hi, Aladar. What do you need some help with? So he needs help taking out this tower. In order to do that, first he wants me to travel to the Powder Master with him. And these powders you'll find out in the world by opening chests or completing different activities. And I'm gonna take my spear and put a thunder powder on it. And now if I press add and spend a little bit of emeralds, we can see now it deals a little bit of lightning damage, a little bit of water damage, and some neutral damage. And now, Aladar wants us to travel all the way outside Deathless to this little area way over to the left here. So I'm gonna go ahead and travel there by exiting out this way and traveling around the city wall to find the location of this super secure tower. Here we go. We've arrived. Me and Aladar have arrived, and we're gonna talk to Lieutenant Van. Hello, sir. What can I do for you? All right. Our job is to follow these soldiers into battle. They're going into the tower, and we're gonna come with them. All right, guys. Let's get rid of all the corrupted. All right, we gotta get rid of these undead soldiers. They're actually really strong. There we go. We got rid of one of them. All right, come on. Let's go into the tower. Oh, there's a lot of monsters in here. Oh, nice. Wait, I completed an objective. I get some rewards for that. Here, let me go ahead and claim my rewards. Oh, wow. I get so many rewards for doing that. All right, I'm gonna collect as much of this stuff as I can. Doesn't look like I can collect too much more. I want this air powder though. We'll get rid of this helmet. We'll get rid of these boots. Yeah, I can't get rid of the rest of it. It's okay. Well, let's keep traveling up here. Ow! Stop hitting me. Okay, so we gotta get to the top of this tower and defeat the boss. All right, I think we gotta go around this way. Here, let's drink a potion. All right, let's get this loot chest. See if there's anything good in here. Some emeralds, but not much stuff that's good. Let's go all the way up to the top. Oh, here we are. We're almost there. Oh, there's some zombies up here. You got rid of them. What are you? Slag coat? Ow, ow, this guy hurts. That was a really interesting guy. Oh, I like how Aladar follows me everywhere. Here we go. We're level 18 now. Nice. All right, let's keep climbing up. Here we go. This is the boss, Fire Flak. Oh, wait, I got rid of him. Oh, he keeps spawning more of himself. Looks like that boss's mechanic was spawning copies of itself. That was pretty interesting. So we do have a 4-star chest here, but I don't know if we'll be able to pick up much of anything. All right, and then we can jump off. Oh, let's get this extra chest for some more experience points, and now we can jump off into the water below. Let's report back to Lieutenant Van and tell him that we destroyed the corrupted in the tower, even though all the zombies have respawned. But that's okay. Hello, Lieutenant Van. I've completed your task. We got some experience and some emeralds. All right, let's travel back to town and see if we can sell all these items. Let's also take all the emeralds out of my emerald pouch, and we're gonna turn them into emerald blocks so that they can easily be stored. And now that we have a stack of emerald blocks, we can come over to the liquid merchant and trade it for liquid emerald. Let's go over a couple more things. First, I have a lot of ability points. As you can see, I have 3 to use here. So we're gonna open our ability tree, and I'm gonna spend my custom class points. And now we get to scroll down, and we get to start specializing our class into one of these 3 archetypes. We can either be a Fallen for high damage but high risk. We could be a Battle Monk for very fast attacking, and also being close in combat and using a lot of spell combos. Or we could be a Paladin, which can have tons of defense. And I think I'm gonna go with the Battle Monk archetype for now, so I can unlock this Half Moon Swipe ability. So we're gonna spend 1 ability point here, and then we're gonna spend 2 more ability points to unlock Half Moon Swipe. And that's gonna be all 3 of our ability points. Now, let's look at this one. Water Mastery increases all damage from water attacks. And luckily, my spear is a water damage attack. So this is really good. Then we got Half Moon Swipe, which transforms my uppercut into a foot sweep attack that gives it a longer and wider angle. Instead of doing an uppercut attack like before, I do this sweep attack every time I use my uppercut. So it's almost like I unlocked a new custom spell. Let's go ahead and test it out on this citizen over here. See, it still knocks him up, but it also does a sweeping attack. Now let's take a look at the other abilities I could have upgraded. I could have gotten Fireworks, which causes mobs hit by uppercut to explode midair and receive additional damage. I also could have gotten Quadruple Bash, which makes Bash hit 4 times in a row. Or I could have gotten Flaming Uppercut. Now I can still get all of these, but I think I want to scroll down even further on the next page and start aiming toward this Air Shout, and eventually this Generalist ability, and maybe even further to some things like down over here. But we're gonna have to get much higher level before we do that. Now, the next thing I want to show you guys on the server is the Trademark Kit, which is like an auction house, which actually you can buy other people's items and sell your own items. So we're gonna take a look here and see if there's anything for my level that I can buy. So I'm gonna do a search, and I'm gonna make sure I add in my level, which is 11 to 20 only. And let's see if there's any specific stats I want on anything. I want mana regeneration, so I can use spells more often. All right, let's see, what's this? This one's called Asher's Relic. That's kind of expensive though, 14 emerald blocks for that. I don't think I want to buy that yet. So it's either I could get this Asher's Relic or I could not get it. So now this one gives me 8 mana regen, which might actually be pretty good. So I think I am going to pick up this Asher's Relic. It's only 14 emerald blocks, so we're gonna buy it. There we go. So now that we bought it, we can equip it, and now it's way better than our comfort, which only gave a little bit of extra health. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually put together and craft our own pair of pants to upgrade our armor instead. So what we gotta do now is we gotta take a look at all of our crafting ingredients and see if we can find anything that can be used for tailoring. Alright, so we've gathered some crafting ingredients that we could use to make these new pants. But let's actually go to the tailoring station and see what we need to craft these pants. In order to craft pants, we need 2 copper ingot and 1 wheat string. And luckily, I believe we have a bunch of those in here. And we might even be able to craft tier 2 pants. 2 copper ingot and 1 wheat string. We can craft a pair of pants. Now we need to do this until we're level 3, and then we can add these crafting ingredients here. So I think we need to make a bunch of these. So now we're level 2 in tailoring. Now we're level 3 in tailoring. So I can stop crafting this, and then I can take all these strong fleshes and tell it to craft the highest one we can to see if we can get up to level, I believe we need level 10. There we go. So now we're level 10, and now we got all the crafting materials inside the tailoring station, and I put this Bob's tier first because it gives 25 ingredient effectiveness to ingredients under this one. So I have these 2 under, so they'll be 25% stronger. We're gonna make it as high as we can make it. I don't think we can actually make it that high yet. And we're gonna go ahead and press go to craft some new pants. There we go, we're level 16 in tailoring now. And looks like we've got these new pants with 7 mana regen, 15 extra health on top of 33 health, and a little bit of extra damage. So it does give me more health, but I do lose the +7 defense. But I think that's okay because I gained all of that mana regen. So now I can actually reset my skill crystals. And now that I've got all that reset, I can actually go ahead and spend a lot of my points in the intelligence tree and the dexterity tree, because those are the types of elemental damage that I'm doing. The 20 intelligence and 15 dexterity. And then we'll put 3 in defense, just so we don't get one shot by everything. That's going to be the end of today's episode. So, thank you all so much for watching. If you want to play on this server with me, the IP is on the screen now. And if you want to watch more of my videos, you could go ahead and click on one of the links somewhere on the screen. That's everything from me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye! Don't forget to subscribe!